of his sword. One man against an army. One man. The stuff that we're doing in Iran right now, the United States told us, they said we're only using barely 10% of our power. I'm not saying we're doing everything right, y'all, but things get muddied in the midst of biblical prophecy. When you read the Bible, what do you constantly see from Genesis to Revelation? Drama, 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 murder, 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 fighting, 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 killing, 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 killing. I can't believe I just sat up here and just sang that way. I don't know. I tend to, see, let me tell you something. Where some of this foolishness comes from, when I'm preaching, I forget I'm preaching. I'm just talking to people. I'm just trying to give people the truth. So all of this craziness comes out of me when I'm talking to you all, and we are right in the midst of the last days. Right in the midst of the last days. Everything started in the Middle East, and everything is going to end in the Middle East. As I always say, Jesus is not coming back through Kansas in the United States. He's not coming in through the back ends of Africa or on a golden plane through China. I always say that because somebody started a religion years ago that Jesus was coming back on a gold airplane, and the people believed it. See, the people are crazy. It started in the Middle East. It's going to end in the Middle East. So guess what? You don't even know how the hand of God is using President Trump to bring prophecy to pass. That's the reason why Iran will always be in the middle of the last day event. That's why in Daniel chapter 10, what did you have? You had one angel that fought a demonic army that was over Iran. That army did not want that angel to tell Daniel what was going to happen at this moment. So they fought that angel for 21 days just to stop a secret. Hence the term, the plans of Satan are measured in centuries, not days.
Okay. So now, him bringing up Pete Hegseth, he calls him a modern day David. Someone who represents both a warrior and a worshiper. Now think about that. That's not a political alignment. That's a symbolic one. It's about assigning meaning to people based on roles that already exist in scripture. And once you do that, you're no longer just evaluating actions, you are interpreting them. That's a completely different lens. When people start mapping current events onto familiar patterns, everything begins to feel intentional, even if the connections aren't universally agreed upon. And that's powerful because it gives people a sense that what they are watching isn't random. It's part of something bigger. And the people who control or influence the narrative play a major role in how events are interpreted. If you can shape the narrative, you can shape reality. You can see this clearly in cities like Chicago, where perception shifts depending on what information is being